Really?
This meeting is being recorded.
We just went live. We're waiting on Kay. Kay's having some difficulties, and we're just sitting here shooting the crap and singing "Let It Go."
Let it go. Let it go.
The other thing that we were talking about, all the things that have been going wrong today, because there's no friggin' retrograde, or there is, or whatever it is. And then I couldn't find the introduction sheet, and I looked everywhere.
Introduction.
Yeah. There's Kay. So let me do the introduction real quick while Kay's getting logged in. Okay, we're the Spiritual Neighborhood. The Spiritual Neighborhood is a grassroots community project that counsels families of children, 501c3 nonprofit. We believe the sick can be fixed so we can support services, improve the quality of life for the body, mind, and our spirit for the integration of a healthy, happy human. There you go.
Okay. Hey.
And there she is. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Perfect timing. I just finished the intro and everything.
It is.
Cool.
It is.
How are you ladies today?
Don't ask.
Let it go.
We're in a don't ask, don't tell mode.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
What are you going to talk about today, sweetie?
Well, I thought that I would do a little reading for someone, whoever would like one. I recently joined Miracles of Joy in Louisville, so I've been working with them. Joy Koff asked me if I would like to help her in her store, so I've been doing that. And I've been doing a couple different versions of my paintings. So one of those I thought I would do today, and it is like a soul drawing. So it's the same sort of process as a painting, except it's done with colored brush pens and includes an abbreviated message, but it still includes a written channel message, an original piece of art, and an intuitive reading. So I was going to do
all three of us are going to want this. Now, you know
You
what's
have
going to
just
happen.
started a fight. You have just started.
Already.
I'll arm wrestle any of you. Put it up. Put it up.
There you go.
rock, paper, scissors.
There's my scissor.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, hey, I learned this one this weekend from my cousin. I got a whole flock of them.
That's cute.
I like flock, huh?
Yeah. Flock you. Yeah. Flock you.
Flock.
Like ducks crossing, right?
All right, so Kay, you're going to have to pick because we all want one.
Of course we do.
Geez, ladies. I don't know how to pick. It's just whoever is brave enough for me to tell them things, broadcast it out there. So, yes.
Us. Three of us.
Okay, well, I've already painted for Deborah, and I haven't done anything for Elizabeth yet or Luann, so you two duke it out and let me know what works for you.
Well, see, then you should do it for me so they don't have to pick.
Get away.
There you go.
Okay. I gotta take this thing off.
Well, I tell you what.
Shit.
I tell you what, let's do. Luann's trying to get in touch with her spirit guides because of what Carrie Glazer had given her the info on. And I think it would be appropriate for her to get this because that would help her in a really strong connection to whoever's there.
Okay, well, what I do is I connect to your heart space. So I'm going to open up my sacred heart space and embrace my divine energies, and I'll allow those to merge with your energies. So is it Luann that I'll be doing?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Luann. So it's going to take me a few minutes. So I will close my eyes and I'll take some deep breaths and I'll say prayers for both of us that we're both happy, healthy, and very, very wealthy. And that I will thank your energies for being with me today and my guides. And I will ask also that you see and know your connection to all things, all creation, all there is, and all humanity. And then I'll ask my guides for a message for you. It's going to take me, a couple minutes to write it, and then I'll read it to you. But before we do that, I'd like for you to choose some colors for me, because this is a joint effort between you and I. And the colors you choose tell me something about you. So I don't know, can you see these? I have all of these colors here. So if you could choose some colors for me.
I love the teal and the blue and fuchsia.
Okay. All right. So we will go with that. So we've got 3 blues and a teal and the fuchsia. Let's see. What are we going to call fuchsia? Pink. So there's a hot pink. Does this one work for you?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hot pink.
Is there anything else that you would like? There's some purples and greens, and there's a yellow and orange.
Purple.
Okay. Light or dark?
Dark.
We'll just, okay. All right. We got 2 kinds here. So I'm going to give you like a pinky kind and another kind.
Okay.
All right. So the colors you choose tell me something about you. And so I'm going to go ahead and make my connection in just a second. And I'll start writing. And then I don't know what y'all are going to do while I'm doing this, but feel free. Noise doesn't bother me.
I'm cleaning up a mess. That's why you can't see me. I knocked my drink over.
Oh, I hope it's not on your keyboard.
Well, yeah, it almost did.
Oh. Well, you got a pretty picture up. I like it.
Thank
I like
you.
the Spucky, the cat eye glasses. Pretty. All right, you ready, Luann? I'm ready. Connect with you. Okay, so here we go. I'm opening up my heart space to yours, embracing my divine energies. I'm seeing my energy go into yours. It's coming out your forehead.
Oh my God, what'd you do,
I
honey?
don't know. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I had a technical difficulty and knocked the camera over.
No.
Wow. I don't think I would be saying you want to screw anything up anymore.
Yeah, because it punches back, doesn't it?
Out there.
Yeah, it just punches back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, when the avalanche starts, it's kind of hard to slow it down.
Yeah, what they're referring to is I've been having a bad day and I'm in a bad mood, and now I have every reason to be in a bad mood, and I'm not going to be in a bad mood because it doesn't do any good.
No, it does not.
Let it go.
All I wanted to do was take this off. That's all I wanted to do.
That's what started it.
That's what started it.
I got a new Halloween scarf. It's one of those infinity scarves.
That's cute.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's what
Isn't
this
that
was, but it
pretty?
was hot. It was making my neck hot.
Oh.
So, Luann, bite me.
No, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
But I'm yummy. I'm sweet.
God help me.
I don't know. I think you're too spicy today. That would be it's too hot.
You know why? Because I had chili yesterday.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you cook? Did you cook?
Yeah, I cook every day. Shut up. I cook every day.
Yeah, I do too. Wow. Oh, it gets so old.
She
It's
never
those
could.
waffles. It's those waffles that
She
she
never
puts that
could.
tear her out.
Oh my God. Wasn't yesterday fine? Wasn't that funny yesterday? Yesterday was so fun.
It looked like you regurgitated something on it. What did you do to him?
Oh my God.
No, it's butter.
Jeez. No.
Okay, anytime you're ready, ladies.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
that was
ready.
fast.
Mm-hmm. All right, dear one. This is for Luann. This day brings forth glad tidings of new horizons for and of your being. As such, soon you will experience new light. Light's another word for knowledge, and new love, which will provide you joy, recognition, and peace of being. Let your energy shine bright onto others as you learn the power and value of all you are and will be. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about?
Well, like Elizabeth said, I've been trying to be more cognizant of my guides. And after Carrie told me I had 4 guides and they were all American Indian, I was like, oh, okay, well, that explains some things. But then I do sometimes hear things, but I don't feel connected to them like I should, I think.
You don't feel the deep because you're really kind of what you're doing is you have many more guides than what those American Indian ones are. Those are just the ones that you'll begin with because you are more comfortable with them than you are of, say, some sort of cosmic kind of energies that are beyond this world. You're very connected to this world. And so you're connected to the astral realm. I know that a lot of people like to go to the astral realm. That's just the 4th dimension. That's where our departed loved ones are. And this is my view on things. It's different than a lot of people's. My view is that the astral realm, and because you chose the purple, you're very connected to that and you can reach there easier. So those American Indian guides are comfortable for you to start with. So I suggest that you focus on that energy so that you can bring forth. Now, the astral realm is not some place that I suggest people stay in. It's a place where you go there, you say your hellos, your goodbyes, I love you, because there's much higher levels of dimensions to experience and to live from. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can connect to easier. So, and the reason why I don't suggest people stay there is because they could learn to rely on great grandma's advice more so than they would on their own personal knowledge, their own personal light.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a real good point.
I'd rather have you develop your own energetic signature and expression, because truly no one is more of an expert on you than you are. You just don't know that you can tap into that information. Okay? So they're a good place for you to start. And if you will just still your mind, ask your questions, and listen for your answers. And there's no right or wrong way to get it. Like for me, I hear it one word at a time. The left side of my head is my voice I hear, not some booming voice of God or fairy voice or angel voice or anything. It's my thinking voice. And I wrote this. You can tell that the cadence of this information I gave you, this little short message, the cadence of it and the sentence structure is different than what I'm talking to you now, right? So this is how I'm comfortable with receiving the information. When I'm talking to you now, it feels like water's being poured through the top of my head and just coming out of my mouth. It's like I'm not thinking about it. My mother, when she got her information, she would see collages and picture clusters. My husband, when he would channel, he would trans-channel, so he never remembered anything, he said. He said that he would see pictures going across on a movie screen. What I'm trying to relate to you is there is no right or wrong way to get the information. It's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, sometimes I hear it, sometimes I smell it, sometimes I see a picture.
Right. So it's what you're comfortable with. So the colors that you chose tell me that you connect easily with the astral realm. And this teal color is it's a vibrational energy that's a little bit different than the norm, so that it's, I think isn't turquoise the color of the chakra above your head? I'm not real familiar with all those, but it's a little bit higher than most people. So this is a time for you to connect because you have a lot of energy and information that you can pull through. And your message is talking about new light, so it's talking about new knowledge for you and new love. Are you wanting a new partner, or is there? I totally get into this.
I have a spouse.
You have a spouse. Okay. Well, it felt to me like this new love is going to be more like not a new, okay, it's a new partner, but it's more like maybe a grandchild or something along that nature. So it will be a partner for you, but not in a romantic sense. So it's a soulmate that's coming in that you'll be very connected with. So I hope that happens. Is that possible in your world, or
yes,
making stuff up?
It's me. I'm the new love of her life.
All right, there you go. Well, she's just put it out there for you, so now you don't have to worry about it. All right, this pink that I chose for you, this hot pink. Mm-hmm. This is a combination of fun and healing. So it's coming out orange, actually. So, I really like that for you because you like to have fun. So are you kind of a jokester? Or?
Luann? Oh,
well,
no.
I don't know. Is sarcasm a jokester?
Yes.
Something. You like to see, what's really cool about you is that you like to see joy and happiness.
Yes.
As an outward expression. And who doesn't? I mean,
right.
That's, but you really appreciate someone who has an elevated sense of humor.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's why she loves me so much.
Exactly. Not everyone appreciates that, but you do. And so that's really fun about you. The blues that you chose tell me that water is very important to you. Mm-hmm. So whenever you feel like you are energetically drained, it would be good for you to take a salt bath or at least a shower or something. Do you live near water?
I do not.
Okay.
But a lot of times I will use some scented Epsom salt in my bath.
Yes, that will help you relax and help you connect to your origins. Your origins are not of this world, so you're always wondering, why am I different than everybody else?
That explains a lot.
It's because you're an exceptional kind of energy that hasn't been caught up in Earth's karmic wheel for a long period of time. You don't come here often, but you come here in times of evolutionary progress. That
makes sense. I never fit in as a child.
Right. So, and you know what? That's okay. That's really cool, actually. But as a child, a human child, we're taught that it's better for us to be part of a group. And that's because it's easier for the powers that be, your parents and teachers and everybody else, to control you.
Of course.
But if you stand out and you go, no, I hear what you say, but I'm going to do it my way. And that's generally what you do. And you're not someone who makes a big stink about it. You just go, okay, and then you do what you want, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and that's very good too. So continue to do that because that's a really good attribute. So and you can this particular new little energy that's coming in, and I say it's really a very big energy that starts out in a small package. So and you can nourish that energy that's coming in and help it see how necessary and how vital the energy, their energy, personal energy is for our world. So that's exciting. Okay. Do you have any questions or anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
Okay. Let me see what else I got going on for you here.
Are you? You're drawing, right?
Yeah, this is what I have for her so far. Can you see it?
Wow.
That's nice.
So it's just, so these spirals here denote, all the spirals denote lifetimes that have bearing on your life now. So these are out of the ordinary. I think these were experiences on other planets. So you take on life expressions more currently that have been in other worlds than a lot of people that I draw or paint for.
You're a moon child. You were on the moon once.
So
as an adult, and what you're saying is that makes a lot of sense when people would tell me, yeah, there's something wrong with you. You're not right.
No, there's something very right with you. There is something not so good with you.
But other people don't see it as a plus. They think you're supposed to conform. You're supposed to be like us. And I was never that.
Cool. That's the best way to be. So the affirmation I'm going to write for you is, I am a cosmic expression. I'm writing here.
I thought you were going to say you should have a cosmopolitan.
Those are good.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Okay. I am a cosmic expression of God. And now I'm not talking about the big white man with the beard in the sky. I'm talking about God in all things. Can you relate to that?
Yes.
Okay, this is to remind you that it's okay for you to be different. In fact, it's desirable where I'm setting. All right, let's see what else do we have for you. I'm going to write, ever since I started writing for myself 30 years ago, I've written this language. It's not a language of this world. It's a language of my guides. And you have, can you see that little one up there? You see those symbols? Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is the language of my guides. My guides are a group consciousness, and for lack of better term, we'll just call them the Brotherhood of White Light. And different ones come and go. So that's why I say you have more than one. So when you learn to connect in a larger capacity, it will be on a larger scale. All right, I'm a cosmic expression of God in all things, and I'm going to write these symbols. So this information on the back that I wrote is a blessing for you. This is kindnation that I'm giving you. I'm not giving it. They're giving it to you. I'm just translating it or not. No, I'm not going to translate it. I'm just going to make the symbols here as soon as I figure out what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay, shake your hands and break up the energy a little bit. You're overpowering the internet. Shake your hands a little bit.
What?
It breaks up the energy. Your energy's too high right now.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty. I have on a lot of Moldavite, so I'll have to take that off in a minute. All right, so I've written for you some other symbols here, and there's 4 ways you can read those symbols: this way, that way, and that way.
Okay.
So all of my drawings in my paintings, I don't know if I've said this already, so forgive me if I have, are meant to be used as a tool to help you remember who and what you are, a very powerful soul having a human experience. So if you would start thinking of yourself that way and understand that you are limitless, number one, you'll be much happier, and you won't be stuck in and you don't get stuck in the everyday occurrences going on in this world. You just kind of observe it and go, okay, and you move on. So that's cool. Because and you kind of you have a sense of humor about what's going on in today's world. You just go, okay, well, that's now, but you'll change, next week. And it does. So you understand the fluidity of the energy around us. And it doesn't really frighten you. You just go, okay, well, this is just a new thing that we have to get through. It's like each new president. It's just a new person that we have to get through. And so you're just here, living your life, doing your thing, and enjoying whatever comes your way. And you're searching. You're a searcher, actually. All right. So is there anything else that I can do for you or that you'd like to talk about?
Well, a lot of that makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, awesome. That makes me feel better because I never know, I just put it out there. So, and hope it lands. It's like throwing spaghetti. Hope it lands. But I'm glad
and it's truly, truly interesting.
Hey, we should open up a coffee house and call it the Cosmic Spaghetti.
Yes. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I had a coffee house once.
That'd be fun.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called the Coffee Couch. Yeah, it was great.
How fun.
It was. And we had internet access, and we were way ahead of our time.
Yes, right. You'd be one of the norm now. So, right.
I want to point out something real quick. What you've done here, Kay, real quick, is that as you can see that we had some technical difficulties and we had some banter going on while you were doing your message. But a person who's really in control of what they do and how they do it, the outside environment does not affect them or the quality of their message or how they get their stuff. And I just want to point that out to people because, if they're new to learning who they are and their gifts or dealing with the spiritual realm of their personalities, I think they take it way too seriously and they're too intent and too intense. And I just wanted to make that point out there so they could see how well that was for you and how smooth it was for you, even with all the chaos going on around you.
Well, I give credit to my 8th grade English teacher. She taught us how to speed read. So in order to speed read, you have to block out all the noise around you and just focus on what you're reading. So that has helped me in my career by going to loud fairs and noises around me and people talking around me. So I can hear the noise, but it doesn't register. So that I can focus really, really intently. So I know some people can't, but I just learned how to do that when I was 14. So it has helped me tremendously. I've discovered that everything that's happened to me in my life has prepared me for this moment and place and time, So I have these skills that I've developed over a long period of time. So, it's really cool and exciting when you accept that and when you understand that you're a powerful soul, especially when you understand you're a powerful soul having a human experience. It just opens up whole new worlds and dimensions and realities if you choose to experience that. So exciting and fun.
I think now, now that I'm out of the working world and retired, I'm able to really use my gifts more because I'm not concentrating on, oh, I have this for work, or oh, I have that for work. I'm now able to experience more than just the human experience.
Of course, right. The spiritual plus, what I found when I was working is I had to hide myself. So I hid myself for a long time. I hid what I could do. And for one thing, I was distracted with family and working. And, I just learned to open up myself probably in the past. Well, when I started doing this 8 years ago, and that was 2 years after my husband passed, Yeah. And I was already, I think I was 55 when he passed. So I was 57 when I started doing this. And so, I admire the young people who are into this already, at 16, 17, 18. In their early 20s, they've got such a jump on everything I did. I always was interested in astrology, and I read Cosmopolitan's, astrological little thing they do every month in their magazine. And I knew there had to be something different, but I didn't really get into this a lot until I started channeling classes, after my parents divorced. So It's very exciting and very liberating, and to understand that you're limitless. That takes some work to really put that into a place and to accept that. And then we've got limitations going on. So I've talked about that previously. All summer I've whined about that, it's helped once you stop whining and start realizing what's going on. So anyway, well, I'm glad that you can relate to this. Thank you for being
absolutely
wonderful.
So
Okay.
you're out working now in the public. Is that what I understand?
I'm working at Miracles of Joy in Louisville. It's a metaphysical shop owned by Joy Koff. And she gave me my start, actually. She lives the store is down the street from where I live in Louisville. And so I'm working there on Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. And I'm doing these little readings. These are $50 and they're 30 minutes. So you get to take this with you. I've started doing a short 15-minute reading that doesn't include the drawing or the writing, because it's just primarily for someone who just needs quick answers or want to discuss, a couple different topics. And then I'm also offering the soul paintings there, and they're $100 there in the shop. So, come by, come see me. Love to help you. You have to wear your mask, but, I have a face shield that I wear.
Do they need an appointment, Kay, or do they just drop in?
They can, but they don't have to have one.
Okay.
But they can, if they'd prefer. So I'm there 11 to 7. So actually, I wouldn't want to take anything after 6. And give me a few minutes to get there. So probably 12 to 5:30 is a good time. On Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and then Sundays we're open from 12 until 6. So
tell people how to call you and get a hold of you and the address for the shop.
Oh, geez, the address for the shop. I don't have that with me.
Just make it up.
It's Louisville, Texas. Miracles of Joy.
Okay, so y'all can Google that and tell them your phone number.
Google that.
It's all over the internet. It's super easy to find.
It's super easy to find. And I don't have access to my phone so much because I turn it on vibrate. So if you call me or text me during the day, I probably won't get back to you. So it's better to call the shop or something.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of fun. I'm so happy to be out in the public again. I've learned to wear my mask and my face shield. Weekend before last, I was in Houston with Joy at the Wellness Expo. This is by Tony and Felicia, I forgot their last names, but they've held it for years in Addison in April and in October, and Addison has shut down their facilities until 2021, I think. Mm-hmm. So Tony and Felicia went to Houston and also to Irving. So there's another Wellness Expo that I will be at. And Joy will be there with her really cool new Aura camera. And she'll email you like a 7-8 page description of who and what you are, energetically. It's super, super cool. So she'll be offering those at the Wellness Expo in October. I think it's around the 17th, but I'm not sure. So it's a Saturday and Sunday. So we can talk before, I don't know if we'll have time to talk before then. But anyway, so I'll be there that weekend.
Cool.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
any more questions, Luann? Any comments?
No, I have been able to manifest for others that surprises me.
Well, you should try it for yourself.
Yeah.
I do. But, usually manifesting for yourself is supposed to be a snap. It's when you try to include others that maybe it's not. But I have been able to do that for groups.
All right. Well, you just manifest for me, Luann, and I'll give you a commission. So you just keep on, baby.
She does a really good job. She's really powerful.
Cool.
Yeah, she is. I mean, it's in writing. To let your energy shine bright onto others as you learn the power and value of all you are and will be. So this is, I give rah-rah messages out to people.
That's a good message. It's a good message.
Well, as an observer and a person who actually knows just the surface of Luann, because you don't know her totally, ever, from where we are, I would say, Kay, that is absolutely spot on.
Oh, thank thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely spot
The
on.
feedback, yeah, because I never know, I'm just
Thumbs up on that. You knocked the ball out of the park on that one.
thank you.
Well,
Thank you very much.
My intuition tells me you're right.
Of course it does. Because you are.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you next month, and I'm so glad that you're getting out and about, and maybe we can get up there and see you one day. So that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Oh my
I'd love
God,
to.
wouldn't that be fun? What a road trip. Go up there and visit her and be live.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Go off this
That would be
too.
fun. I'll talk to Joy, see if, I'm sure there shouldn't be a problem with that, but, she's got a large room in the back if that's something
Yeah,
that
she
you want to
does.
do.
That would be
That's a
fun.
large place there. It's not small. It's a very large place.
Right. She's got a large, well, she always held fairs every month. We just had a virtual fair last Saturday, and we had, for the first time since COVID, a couple of in-house readers beside myself. I read there all day, that I'm there. But a couple other readers that were there and a couple of energy workers that were there. So it's still really small, but that's a start. But she has a very large virtual fair, so people can go online. It's always the second Saturday of the month. But before COVID, she would have a psychic fair the second weekend of each month, Saturday and Sunday, and the back room would be filled with readers, 8 to 10 readers and all different kinds of energy healers, and I would be there. And so, she had a lot to offer, but she's still trying to be extremely safe as much as possible. So she's very, very aware of, what's out there, and she's wanting to keep everybody safe and well. So we're all doing our best and adapting. But it still works.
Well, good
Yeah.
job. And what if we were to go live? What we could do is talk with you, talk with Joy, do a crap. I can't think of the word. We could do a tour of the shop, all kinds of stuff. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll mention it to her, and we'll have to get in contact with each other and see what we can work out.
That sounds great. All right. We will
right,
see you next
lady.
month. If nothing else comes up, we will see you then.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Kay. That was awesome.
That was
Oh, it's a
fantastic.
pleasure.
That was
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
All right. Bye-bye, babe.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
All right. Here we go. I'm doing it. I did it. Oh, my gosh.
Done.
I did
Wow.
it. I doed it. I doed it. I made such a mess
Oh,
on
you
my
know what?
desk.
We never asked how you were going to get the painting.
That's all right. I'll try to contact her. She can mail it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought about that. I thought you need to get your hands on that and frame that sucker. Put it in your office,
Yes.
craft room.
Yeah. I have my
Yeah.
painting from her in my other office. It's in the one that Scott works in now. So,
I don't have one. Oh, poor pitiful me.
oh, God. Oh.
Well, I felt a lot of tingling going on while she was talking. That's for sure.
You're too close to the internet again.
Yeah.
Well, I learned my lesson today. Don't be in a bad mood because it just genuflects right back into my face.
Coffee or drinks will be spilled.
And it was. It was. And all kinds. And then the camera fell over. And,
Release your frustrations before you sign on.
well,
Yeah, you're around. Oh my God, what am I doing?
what did you do?
I don't know.
You look like a ghost.
Ooh. I got online before we actually went live, and I realized I didn't say a word, and I realized that Deborah was looking down at her phone. So I just waited a couple of seconds, and I went, "Boo!" Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
It
was great.
Yes, we're now celebrating Halloween
No, we're not.
Eve.
Yes, all month.
Halloween
All
Eve
month.
all month? No, we're not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Halloween Eve, yeah. Oh my
Yes,
God.
all month.
Yes, and we found the ultimate dollar store. Ultimate. It was fantastic.
Because it had all the Halloween
Oh.
stuff.
Oh my God, they've got all kinds of stuff there.
Well, a lot of places are canceling Halloween trick-or-treating in the neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's across the board, but there are some organizations, churches, and other groups that are coming up with alternatives. And I thought this was a great idea. That this one group here in Garland they give you a list, and you put the family in the car, and you go do a scavenger hunt in a certain area. And you go and find things, not outside the car, but you like a certain type of tree or this ornament in a yard or whatever. And you check it off on but they're on like bingo cards. And when you finally get bingo, you go and turn it in, and then they have like 3 drawings to see who wins the 3 bingo prizes.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Is that a cute idea?
Yeah.
I do. I like that a lot.
And that's a lot of work, though. Whoever did that, that's a lot of work to put all that together and find all the things and make the cards and stuff. But I think it's time for people to get more creative in how they do the celebrations around some of this stuff.
I think we should take those what is it? Those that food servers use. Those clear plastic gloves that fit your hands.
That's what gloves do. They fit your hands.
Well, that was, yeah. Where am I going with this?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. What I was talking about is the food servers who wear those, gloves. Fill that full of treats and stuff and have people drive by and just throw it at them.
Well, that would be cute. The other thing is I saw on Facebook the other day, someone had taken a big long tube and painted it and put it on the guardrail of their steps going up to their house. And the kids stand at the bottom and they throw the candy down the tube.
That was from Most Haunted. That was on Most Haunted. That has some great ideas. I mean, Europe, London, England, all those places, they are coming up with amazing ideas.
Well, and I think it's time for us to get out of a rut. We have been doing things the same way for how long? I mean, even though the costumes are better and we have all these great decorations for the yards and stuff, it's still trick or treat. You go and get a bunch of candy. You get sick. The parents go through and throw away the things they don't want you to want. They keep the things they don't want you to eat because they want it. And there you have it. There's got to be more to it than this. Seriously.
Yeah.
I do love the Halloween parade, though, down in downtown Garland. I mean, Dallas, the Halloween. Down in Oakland, they have a great Halloween parade. It's great.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I haven't been in
How
years.
Can I know that?
I don't know. Because you don't get out of your house?
I get out.
I don't know.
I get out a lot.
I don't know.
Y'all just don't know that I get out.
I do like costume parties. I think costume parties are fun.
Yeah, we keep saying we're going to have a Halloween ball.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Oh. She's gone global. Did you see that? She was astral projecting. She went right out there.
Remember, you have a sense of humor. Remember.
That's right. It has been told. It is now on tape.
When I tell a joke and people don't laugh, I always want to channel David Bowie from The Labyrinth, where he goes, "Well, laugh."
Now would be a good time.
Yes. Well, laugh.
That would be good. That would be good.
Scott and I won at a Halloween costume 2 years in a row because I went as the sun and he went as the moon. And we won 2 years in a row. And with one of my ex-husbands, we won because I dressed him up to look like he was pregnant and then did a big banner like you do like for the Miss Texas or the Miss USA. And it said, "Fathers for Equal Rights."
Oh, that's genius.
I like that.
I like
that.
I like to win.
That a lot.
I like to win.
I like that a lot.
So I do love the costume stuff. I do.
Hello, Carrie Glazer.
Where is she?
Medium.
I don't see her.
Facebook.
Well, I'm looking at my page, but I can't see the spirit. I have 2 cameras set up here, but I can only watch one because I am not ambidextrous in my eyes.
So I went and got all this. Well, I didn't go anywhere. I ordered this stuff. So now my camera is in the middle of the screen and my cell phone is right underneath it. So it looks like I'm still looking for it. It looks like I'm paying attention. I could be playing games. And no one know.
Well, it's better than what you used to do because it did look like you were playing games half the time or you were making notes, you know.
I'm just looking.
Ordering dinner, you know. So glad you could drop by, Elizabeth.
Let me make my grocery list while I'm here. What was that? Looking at the Pentagon calendar. I've got a new calendar for it's not going to be the Pentagon calendar, but I have a new calendar.
Oh, I'm going to go back and get 2 more of those, and I'm going to set January, February, March at the same time.
Why?
I need to go with you. You should not go there by yourself. That you should not be unauthorized. That's not an official visit. You have to wait.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
I think you should take me with you just so that I can get out because you know I'm prone to go to the wrong bathroom and somebody needs to be my keeper.
Okay, there are no bathrooms there, so you go before we go.
They have bathrooms there. The employees have to go.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do. It's a law.
There's a big sign that says we do not have bathrooms.
It's a law. It's required.
Oh, okay, I can't even lie about it.
No.
I try.
You cannot.
Well, you know, a lot of places say we don't have public bathrooms.
Oh, there is no public bathroom. That's what I meant to say. I left out public.
Well, I don't want to go to the bathroom in public. That's rude and it's very embarrassing.
Messy.
And messy.
Anyway,
Oh.
this location, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, who are you thinking?
What the hell? What is wrong with you today?
I don't know. There's something not right here. I know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't want to work.
Was it Heidi that told us about the mother load of Halloween? Or?
No, it was AJ's fiance, and I've drawn a blank on her name. Starts with a K. Oh my God, is this bad?
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore because you drug it out for so long. Somebody told you something that you don't remember who they are, and you did something.
Of the mother load of the
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree with the mother load of Halloween.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't mention their name anymore till they pay us. We're not going to give them any free advertising. You advertise them on every friggin' show.
I know.
Seriously.
I love it.
I know.
I love it.
Well, then you call them up and make them sponsor us because you give them too much free advertising.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Hey, I
It's
can dream.
$1.
I can dream.
Here, have $1. Okay, thanks.
I can dream.
Everything's $1.
Okay, so tomorrow is Tipsy Techno Tuesday, and y'all better drink.
I don't need anything for after today. Jeez.
Well, maybe you'll think better. Maybe it'll put everything right.
I just.
You know, and who do we have Thursday? Do we have Thursday?
I don't know.
Well, let me
I don't know.
look. Let me look since nobody else is. It's Isaac. Do we need to record him earlier?
Oh,
I guess maybe I need to get in touch with him.
you think?
And Thursday's going to be an amazing show. He's going to be talking all about the political system, the election, and how planets are going to be affecting the vote.
Yeah, if we need to pre-record that, let me know because I don't want to miss that.
Okay.
And Kate
Okay.
just texted me and she needs your address so that she can send you your painting, your picture, your
Was that psychic? That was just so psychic.
color me shocked. So, hey, so tune in real quick. Who's that dude in my bedroom? What's going on there?
I don't know, but that's interesting that you mentioned that because the thought kind of ran across my mind. I think it was either night before last or one night last week, but somebody actually, it felt like somebody had not shaken the bed, but had, it was like a real loud knock.
At your house?
Yeah.
Okay. So did he come from your house?
No. I don't know if I brought him home.
Well, you know, you've been a while without a man.
Yeah, but this woman, this is not
Not your type?
no.
Oh,
It's not a lot there.
Not a lot there. Does help if
You have a ghost of a chance.
Ba-da-bum-bum.
I need one of those. Ba-da-ba.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I need to do? I need to get one of those noisemaker machines that plays the different sounds so I can just push the buttons and stuff.
Well, that's what I'm looking at now. I'm looking at things to add for when Carrie and I are on our show. And I'm trying to figure out how to go through the mixer. And I have a mixer, but I don't have any sound effects to it. And the ones that I'm looking at actually have sound effects that go with it. You can have an echo or that boom, ram shot,
That'd be cool.
door closing,
That'd be really
creature.
cool.
Yeah, I think so. So, and it can change your voice. I love that idea. I love that concept just in general. That would be fun.
Hey, I came up with a theory this weekend about energy in general. I was at my cousin's house this weekend, and she has so much stuff in her house that belonged to other family members on both sides of the family, her husband's and hers. I mean, seriously. So her house is full of memorabilia, things that people made, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you would think, okay, maybe there's something that's attached to some of that. No. Okay? It was just as clear as a bell from that direction. But the thing about it is her house was so cluttered because she had so much stuff that we were cleaning things out and rearranging it and putting things in feng shui mode and stuff. And I thought, maybe that's the key to getting rid of, certain things is you just unfeng shui the house and they can't get in the door because it's too cluttered.
Yeah. It'll keep them out.
Yeah.
Highly. Oh my God.
so you didn't find anything attached to any of the things that are around?
No, I have not been so peaceful in somebody else's house, really, probably ever. Ever. I mean, there was nothing going on. I mean, nothing. I was like amazed.
Well, then I'm surprised that someone has shown up at your house.
I don't think he followed me. I think it's just somebody that I had somebody come see me the other day, and I think it's
It's for me. It's probably my grandparents or my grandfather because yesterday was his birthday, and I just totally forgot. Totally forgot it was his birthday.
Well, rude.
And grandparents' day.
How rude.
That's just like double rudeness. I know.
How rude.
And I always put something out there about them. Always. Oh, well.
The other thing is I have an energy line through this property. He may just be passing through. So.
Oh, drive by.
Yeah, drive by. Drop your pants, drive by.
Drive by. Well, I'm not going there. But,
it gives you a whole different definition of moonshine.
Yeah. Actually, yes. That's true.
It does. It does. So, Miss
Kylie, forgive me. I just had a brain fart. It was like Kylie. Yes, I know Kylie. Kylie's her name. Kylie's the one who gave us the info on the ultimate of the name I can't obviously now pronounce.
Well, even if you could, you can't say it again till they actually sponsor the program. So,
we left that subject 10 minutes ago. This is a sign of old age. Old age. Gee,
dollar play.
Grandma, we left that subject 10 minutes ago. All right, Grandma. Dang, you old people are killing me.
That's too bad. I would have made a great grandmother. I've
got 3 grandkids you can have.
No.
After this weekend, I'm ready to kill one of them.
No.
I had all 3 over yesterday. We're doing church online for the kids with church, and I'm saying don't touch anything on my desk. And they screwed up my desk. They screwed up my computer. They screwed up my chair. I'm gonna hang them up.
well, first of all, you said it wrong.
Actually, what I would do is I would clean the energy off of that because that's where you spilled your drink.
It is, isn't it? I was thinking that. I wasn't gonna get
Like,
heavy.
crazy energy.
Kids respond better if you.
Ooh, creepy. Ooh, that's spooky.
Deborah.
What? I'm sorry.
Kids respond better if you say, remember, this is grandma's desk, and you should not, you have to tell them to remember.
Okay, but I like to state things in the positive. So to state that in the positive, say it's like, if you touch anything, I will wear your ass out. That's a positive statement. But there's an action and there's a positive reaction. I'm just teasing.
It will happen.
I'm just teasing.
Somehow that doesn't sound positive.
Well, it was positive that I
I'm
was going
positive. I will whip your
Yes.
ass. It's at my desk.
No.
Remember, this is my space, and you need to honor it.
No, my grandson was having a bad day. He has ADHD, and just some days are harder than others. And when he's like that, he has to touch everything. Touch.
I really would. I would clean all the energy off.
I'm going to. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow, and think of something interesting to say, and.
Everything we say is interesting.
Well, I personally think so. I do.
Whether it makes sense or not, that's up to the public. But
And I'm going to check in with Martha today or tomorrow to see if she's made any progress on that book so we can get started on the new show, because I'm so excited about it. I can't stand it. And,
yes.
And
I will make a note. I will get in touch with Isaac. I hadn't even thought about that, but that's right. And my show is going to be on Wednesday with Dr. Chuck, Ghost Talk. We're going to be talking about demonics and stuff.
Oh, okay. So I have Bible study. I'm going to make sure I leave early so I don't want to miss that. That's awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yes, people, I do read the Bible and I do pray. I just cuss and drink. So.
Well, she's a Gemini. She can't help it. Dark, light, yes, no. Okay.
I can be
Is she frozen? Is she frozen? She didn't say anything.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Our message to you today, people, is let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Or you will be frozen.
I was like, what happened? You got me. You got me.
Thank you. Okay, 1 to 5,000. What are the odds? Wow, I'm catching up.
All right, so somebody out there that's really good at this shit and the numerology, call us with the lottery numbers and we'll share.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
that would be good for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I've actually got dice that are actually for that purpose. They're called lottery dice.
Hey, let's
Seriously,
do it.
Maybe that's what we should do.
Let's
is
do it.
roll the dice for tomorrow.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Okay.
I haven't won a lottery ticket in probably 10 years, and the last time I won anything was $80. I was so thrilled.
Hey, that's 80 more than we had.
All right, I got one more story, and I'll tell you, and we'll go. I was at a casino in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and I was playing the penny machines because I hate to lose money. So I don't gamble a lot, and I am winning like a mother on this penny machine. It's ding, 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 and I'm up there jumping up and down, and screaming, and it's just dinging, dinging. And this one walked by, she goes, "That stupid bitch, she ain't winning nothing." I said, "But I ain't losing either."
Wow. Well, I'm a lot like you. When I was going to the casinos, I like to play like the nickel machine.
Yeah.
Or really like the nickel machine, but oh my God, your hands get so dirty. Money is just filthy.
Well, they don't do that anymore. It's on a card now.
Yeah, I miss those. I miss that times of actually putting it in and doing that business, and just sitting there hitting the button, just like, well, okay, well, yeah. But I enjoyed that. I liked, and I got pretty good at being able to. Like, you feel the machine and go, wow, this feels like this might just have a really good payoff. And
yeah, I get pick machines for my friends. I mean, I have won a lot of money for my friends, but not for me. Yeah. I don't. But let me tell you something. There was a lady sitting next to me the last time I was up at Choctaw, and she had like 3 different troll dolls. You know those troll dolls with the little long hair? And then she had a little yellow bus. And then she had the little Scotty dog from the Monopoly game that she had sitting out there. And she'd do this with the troll doll, and then she'd pet that dog, and then she'd push that button. I mean, it was exhausting to watch her. Exhausting. We should talk about superstitions tomorrow.
Superstition.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of goes along with lottery.
What? Yeah,
Yes,
it does.
It does.
Not to be confused with suspicion.
And we will write down the lucky numbers for Tuesday.
All right. Well, I'll come on board with some superstitions that we can talk about. You know, black cats, different things. You know, breaking a mirror, 7 years bad luck, things like that.
Yeah, 7 luck.
You know.
7 luck bad years.
Here's my biggest superstition: if you catch your husband cheating, that means your marriage is over.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I have heard that.
Yeah. All right.
I've heard. Okay.
All right. Let me see if I can turn this off. It's so difficult.
All right, like y'all a lot.
Oh,
Bye,
wait.
everybody.
Wait a
Like
minute.
you lot. Bye.
Yeah, I can't find my sheet. I moved everything when I spilt my drink. I can't. We're a nonprofit spiritual neighborhood as part of Council of Families. La la la. All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Like y'all a lot.
It won't go off.
No, big ears.